The ASEAN Summit's Grand Hall buzzed with anticipation as world leaders gathered for a pivotal moment. Flashes from cameras captured every handshake, but all eyes were on the Philippines. Today, October 31st, 2025, was more than ceremony. It was a turning point for Southeast Asia. The main event, the handover of ASEAN's chairmanship, set against the backdrop of rising tensions in the South China Sea. Suddenly, headlines blared, "Marcos blasts China at ASEAN Summit." President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. delivered a speech that was both resolute and diplomatic, addressing sovereignty, international law, and the right to defend national territory. The room listened in rapt attention. This was not routine diplomacy, but a leader at the center of the region's greatest security challenge. Marcos spoke with calm resolve, laying out recent maritime incidents and emphasizing evidence over rhetoric. His message: the Philippines would not be intimidated, but would champion peace and dialogue. This was statesmanship, balancing national interest with regional stability. As Marcos concluded, it was clear under his leadership, ASEAN would confront its challenges with unity and a commitment to a rules-based order. The world was watching, and a new chapter for ASEAN was about to begin. The formal handover began as Malaysia's Prime Minister passed the ASEAN gavel to President Marcos. This was more than tradition. It was a powerful endorsement of the Philippines' leadership. With the Philippines at the helm, ASEAN signaled a renewed focus on maritime security and international law. The bloc's choice showed a collective will to address tough issues through unity, not by yielding to powerful outsiders. For the Philippines, this was a chance to lead, not just react, a platform to guide the region toward stability. Allies worldwide welcomed the move, seeing it as a sign of ASEAN's resolve. The symbolism was clear. The Philippines was now leading the regional response with ASEAN's full backing. The stakes and the potential for lasting peace had never been higher. President Marcos addressed China directly, recounting recent incidents in the West Philippine Sea with clarity and restraint. He cited water cannon attacks and dangerous maneuvers by Chinese vessels, building a case grounded in evidence. Central to his message was the 2016 Arbitral Award, which invalidated China's sweeping claims and affirmed Philippine rights. "We do not seek conflict, but we will not be coerced," he declared. Marcos called for dialogue, open, honest, and based on mutual respect and international law. His approach: firmness in principle, openness to diplomacy. This stance reassured Filipinos and called for ASEAN solidarity. Marcos's clarity set a new assertive tone for regional dispute management. The message was unmistakable. The Philippines would defend its rights, but also seek peaceful solutions. ASEAN's unity, he implied, was the region's best defense. The world took note of this new diplomatic posture. Marcos emphasized that South China Sea disputes are a regional, not just national, issue. He called for ASEAN to act as one, shifting from bilateral talks to a unified multilateral approach. A united ASEAN, he argued, has far greater influence and can better protect its members' interests. Freedom of navigation and overflight is vital for all, with trillions in trade at stake. Marcos urged consensus and mutual respect, making maritime security a shared responsibility. By involving all members, he aimed to transform disputes into a unified regional dialogue. The message: Southeast Asia's future should be decided by Southeast Asians together. Despite a firm stance on sovereignty, Marcos stressed that ASEAN's future extends beyond disputes. He highlighted the importance of strengthening trade, investment, and cultural ties, even with China. Recognizing deep economic interdependence, he advocated for compartmentalizing contentious issues from areas of cooperation. The Philippines, he said, does not seek to isolate China, but to build a relationship where both sides can benefit. By focusing on shared prosperity, Marcos hopes to build trust and reduce tensions over time. As ASEAN chair, he aims to guide diverse nations toward a flexible, balanced policy. This approach allows for unity on legal principles while pursuing vital economic partnerships. It's a pragmatic strategy for stability and growth. ASEAN's effectiveness, he argued, depends on this nuanced balance. Looking ahead, Marcos outlined a vision for ASEAN built on peace, prosperity, and partnership. He pledged to advance a code of conduct in the South China Sea and strengthen cooperation on security threats like terrorism and climate change. Economic integration was another pillar, making it easier for goods, services, and people to move across borders. Marcos called for investment in digital transformation, green energy, and support for small businesses. The goal, inclusive growth that benefits all citizens. He stressed the importance of strong partnerships with global powers, positioning ASEAN as a central hub in the Indo-Pacific. By fostering these ties, ASEAN can attract investment and shape international norms. Marcos's vision, an outward-looking, confident ASEAN ready to lead. The focus is on collective opportunity, not just crisis management. Under his chairmanship, ASEAN aims to be a true partner for global progress. Marcos promised to build on ASEAN's achievements, not start from scratch. He committed to advancing the ASEAN community vision and supporting the integration of new members, especially Timor-Leste. The Philippines will help new members meet requirements, reinforcing ASEAN's appeal and inclusivity. Sustainable development is a top priority, with a focus on climate change, renewable energy, and disaster management. Marcos called for a green economy that balances growth with environmental protection. He also emphasized strengthening ASEAN-led security mechanisms, like the Regional Forum and East Asia Summit. The aim: prevent conflicts and keep ASEAN central to regional security. Through continuity and innovation, the Philippines seeks to ensure ASEAN's relevance in a changing world. Inclusivity is at the heart of Marcos's ASEAN agenda. He envisions a region where every citizen has the chance to succeed, focusing on education, healthcare, and skills training. Empowering youth, promoting gender equality, and protecting migrant workers are key priorities. Sustainability is central, championing the blue economy and a circular economy to protect resources and foster resilience. Marcos aims to make ASEAN a leader in digital innovation, harmonizing regulations and investing in infrastructure. The goal: a seamless digital economy that connects people and businesses across the region. Success, he said, should be measured by the well-being of citizens, not just economic figures. The Philippines' chairmanship will focus on building a just, equitable, and people-centered ASEAN. In closing, Marcos invited the world to join ASEAN in building a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. He presented the Philippines' chairmanship as a collective regional project, not a solo effort. ASEAN, he said, will be an inclusive platform for global cooperation, not an exclusive club. Whether tackling climate change or ensuring maritime security, ASEAN is ready to be a reliable partner. Marcos's final message: dialogue over division, cooperation over conflict, shared prosperity for all. The summit ended with a sense of hope and purpose. The world had taken notice. ASEAN's next chapter would be consequential. With vision and unity, Marcos set the stage for a new era of regional leadership.